Hi there, welcome. It's Anna here, and I'm back today with the lovely Hannah journal. I have done a few things to the cover since last time. I have added, stand up, a small label or two small labels up here on the front cover, down here, and I have added a few labels to the back. And I have also put some papers together for the signatures, but I still want to add a few more pages. So, excuse my squeaky chair, it doesn't want to cooperate with me today. I have a bunch of stuff I have just tossed in my basket, and I somehow want to transfer them into the journal, and that's what we're gonna do today. And I know after my last attempt that it won't help to snap my fingers. The papers won't end up into the journal anyway. So yeah, I want to make some more folios. So hinge things and fold things and yeah, things like that. So let's see what we have. I can see that I have put down some invoices. This one should fit if we just fold it. Just going to, yeah, that will fit. So there we have one. And I have, what else do I have here? I think I have one or two that I already folded. Yes, I do. I have, this is straw paper, and that is actually folded many times, but for now that it will have to be like that. So we have two, and I think I want to make, I want to add some more. I have more of these. This is maybe too wide. I don't want to cut something off. Let me see, do I have a template here somewhere? I think I had a template, maybe I don't. This is one of the end fly leaves. I have to cut a little bit off this, but that's okay. So we're going to make a fold and see how much. Don't I have another template? Here's a template. Okay. Yeah, just the tiniest bit will have to be cut off. And I'm going to use my cutter. And take some of it off. Hope that fits. Yes, it does. There we have three. And I want to add, let's see, I think I saw, yeah, I want this one. This is from a book about the city where I live, or the city next to it where I work. And this is an image from 1909. A really pretty one, and this is just the right size to fold and have in the journal. Perfect. But I want to cover up the text, and oh, I want to keep that with the bikes. Maybe I can add some paper here as well. I think I want to add some, I don't want to bulk it up too much, so this will be too heavy, and packing paper could also be quite heavy. But I want to use some piano roll paper, and I have picked some out, but I wonder where I put it. I know that I have put piano roll paper out. Let me just give it a real quick check to see what I can find. I wonder where I put it. Just looking all the places I could have put it, and it has vanished. Maybe I have to use packing paper, but I wanted something else. I'm going to really quick pause you and see if I can find it. I am back. I just had to stand up and it re-emerged. Okay, let's see. We have piano roll paper, and this is something I don't put into signatures because it's so fragile, but you can easily use it to reinforce your papers. So I want some of the stripes, lines, so you can see that it's piano roll paper. So I'm going to start by putting glue on the pitch, and then I am going to glue it down. So I am going to have some fun in this journal. Even though it is small, it will be a fun journal with interactive elements and so on. Please let go. Thank you. There we go. So I am just going to tear off the extra pieces here using my ruler. And as I said, piano roll paper is quite thin, so it doesn't really bulk things up, and it is easy to tear. There we go. And all of a sudden we have a writable space instead of that boring text. And that one will be in the center, and we have to do something here as well. Could I use this? Maybe. But the dots won't be there. I would like the dots though. They're fun. Should I use another piece of paper? Or I can do that. Yes, let's do that. It will be good. So once again, I am adding some glue to the book page and then adding the piano roll. There we go. Using my little scraper tool to make sure it really sticks. And then tearing it off. There we go. So we have glued it shut. No, we haven't. Still have the image, and I can see that I need to take out my scissors because it's a bit too much paper on the edge. So I was thinking maybe I can make a pocket or something here as well, just to make it a bit more versatile, because adding just paper to book page is something that's just a bit boring. Here I don't need to do anything, but I can do something here. What do I want to use? to a side tuck. This is a bit fun. It's a pay envelope. No, back in the days when you didn't have bank accounts in the way you do now, and cards connected to them, you got your pay in these envelopes. And you just put the coins and notes in it and handed it out. So this is an actual pay envelope from 1951, and that could be a fabulous pocket. Just add something into it and it will be more stable. But I have just glued down the paper. It could be a tip-in. If I just add a piece of paper here and make it a tip-in. That could be fun. But I also want to decorate it. No. This is a cutout from a fashion magazine, not a magazine, a book about fashion history that I have. And I thought that this jacket she has is quite similar to the one that she's wearing in the image, isn't it? It's just a ruffle down here that's missing. So I thought I could have that one maybe somewhere in the journal, and why not here? Oh, it needs something else. I want something blue because we have the blue text. Blue paper, blue ruffle, label. I'm thinking out loud. Could do a blue label maybe? Or, oh, I know, collage papers. Yes. Not that one. Here it is. That's the collage paper I was after. Because we have blue in here, right? Yes. And then I can add her. Let's do it. I won't toss that away though, because it might come in handy. And how I'm going to separate this, I could use my scissors just to cut it, but I have another way. I have a brush and I have water, so I'm just going to spray some water on the brush, moving it to the side, and then I'm going to paint it in between with the water, and that will make it easier to tear. This is a great way to cut your collage papers, your napkins, your decoupage papers, rice papers. What else do I have? Tissue papers, everything. And it's a nice way to do it. Oh, I almost mushed it. I could have taken off my own mark making papers, but why not use the collage papers? Purples it says, but it's blues, and then you can add her. So I'm going to ink her up, and I am going to, that one will be glued down with a glue stick, and I will ink her up. Yours is still sticky, so let's turn it the other way and do a bit of inking around her. I'm going to use what is left on my makeup brush. Yes, it just gives it a touch of ink. One more, because this was really white. There we go. And let's add some glue stick and glue it down. And then I want a mushy glue. And this, sorry, it's not a mushy glue. It's a quite dry glue. This is a mushy glue, the Pritt stick. And I'm going to put glue all the way up there. So this is an experiment. I haven't been using these before, and I know they're quite old and a little bit grimy. But I hope this will work anyway. Yes. So again using the tool to make sure it sticks, and it gets a bit see-through, which is fun. Let's stick it down. And this actually works really well. You don't have to use Mod Podge just because you're using collage papers. You can use glue stick, and she will go there. Cute. Yes. And I think I am going to use art glitter glue when gluing her down. So I'm just going to use my tweezers to hold her. Because I have clumsy fingers and I cannot hold things with my fingers. I just can't. And I get glue everywhere when I do. So like that. And now I'm going to use paper towel to just push it down, making sure that any excess glue comes off. That's a nice one. I like that. And I am thinking this just wants to fold. Maybe I should tear a little bit of it off. Now you can open it up. Things in it. So this will be a tip in, as I said. We'll tip that in with some paper. Here I have some book page, I think. So I'm just going to take as much as is needed. And I'm going to fold it in the center. And I'm going to glue this down. Yes. And I am going to make sure that the, hope you can see this, the envelope doesn't get all the way out to the edge, because when it does and you have a tip in, I have learned the hard way then that it can get stuck on the page underneath when you try to flip it. So that's my lesson learned, and trying to learn you, teach you, inform you. That's my experience. There we go. And that can flip, and you can write on both sides here. Lots of journaling space, and we can add a tag, and we have the beautiful image in the center, and we have some more writing space. Could put a little something there to add as a label, not a label, a tab. That's the word I'm looking for. Do I have something I can use as a tab? A little bit of lace, maybe. A little bit of lace. I used up all the lace I had lying here. I still have that one. But this is really, as you can see, this has been a corner on a tablecloth, and I haven't ironed that one. I have more lace here. Let's see what I have. A little bag of laces. I want something to just stick out so you can see that it is a page here. Could add something. Piece of that maybe. Yeah. Or maybe I can see if I have any of that lace, because I really like that. You can see another corner. Could cut the other end. Could fussy cut this a bit to make it a bit round. Maybe. that will be a perfect tab. Yes. Question is, do I want to glue it down or sew it down, or maybe I want to staple it. There we have a little tab, don't we? So we can add it on there. I'm going to glue it. Let's see if there is any 3-in-1 left in this bottle. Yes, it was. And then I will see if I sew or if I staple it later. But right now it will just be a bit glue, like so. And you see that you can lift that and have a little page there. So let's see where we want to put it. Let's put in the center of the second signature. Here. Ooh. Maybe I should have moved that further in though. That really sticks out. Let's see if we can lift it. Yes, we can. Oh, yes, 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 yes. So we're gonna move it further in. And get the Fabri-Tac back. And see if I have the right side. Here's the right side. Bring that in a bit. There we go. That's better. So we're gonna flip. We have to do something here as well. And flip and flip and flip and ooh, what's this? We have a tip in and we have something here. Yes. Nice. Perfect center page. Where did my bits? So we have a pocket and a center page in that. What else? Yes. Here it is. When I was watching TV the other day, I made another one of my envelope flippies. And this is a genuine cabinet card. We have some ribbon, we have a button, a label, vintage photo negative, some lace. And you can still open the envelope and put something in it. And you can also write on the back. And I've added some fabric. And this will be the fabric that I sew in the signatures with. So I'm thinking this might be a fun flip up pocket somewhere. This is a thin signature, so we could, did a bit of stenciling, texture paste in here. Could add it here, just to give it a little something, something. Well, this one could even be added on a page, where a tea-dyed page, so it's because it doesn't take away from the writing space. You could add it like that, and you can still write. Should we do that? Yes, we will. I just decided. So let's move that to the side again. And let's see. I want to add it here. And I have, question is, did I use 3-in-1 Fabri-Tac for this? Maybe I did. So I'm gonna do it again. Here comes some threads. I have to buy new Fabri-Tac, but it's so expensive to get it shipped to Sweden. And I don't know if there's any Swedish shops selling it anymore. I haven't seen it for ages. Last time I bought it on Amazon, and it ended up costing me, because I thought it was cheap, it was a twofer. So we got 2 bottles for a really, really good price. But of course it ended up in the customs, and I had to pay 3 times as much as I should have if I had bought it here in Sweden. So I won't do that again. And now with all the crazy tariffs and stuff, I don't dare to order from the States. You never know what you're gonna get, if you're gonna get anything. And I've also had some issues with the post office, actually, the other way. So here we go. Oh, that did some volcano oozing. Let's see if we can get this to stick and get rid of the excess. This glue is so good, you just roll it off with your finger. Doesn't leave any marks or anything. Roll it off. There we go. Now we have a flip up journaling space and pocket. That is really beautiful. So nice. I still might sew that. At least to here, to the paper. There we go. That was section number 3. I also did this lace sample page thingy. I'm not sure if I love it or not. I thought this could be a tip in. I'm not sure. It will have to wait to go in. Yes, I have lots of stuff I want to add. This is one of the Prince and Other Dogs. As you can see, I love that book so much. And since we have so many photos and things going on in here, I want to add that as a tip in somewhere to make it a bit more fun. Oh, here I did some more texture paste on that envelope. I think that turned out really nice. Maybe a tip upright. And here I have hinged a index card and an index card divider to each other with some fabric, and that makes a folio. So I think that's fun. And maybe I can add her into this. Oops, signature. Somewhere here maybe. I don't want to cover all the text because it's fun to see the text as well. You could do that, and you have the hidden journaling back behind it. Could do that. Yes, let's do it. I'm more and more reluctant to cover up all the text and just try to give people more hidden journaling space instead, because it doesn't really take away from the writing space. And here you have images on both sides. You can cover them up if you like. More journaling space. Do we want a tab on that one as well? Where are the tabs? They're there and up there. Maybe we can do a tab down here. I have a few options. I have a fabric option, like so, and I have whale tail tab, and I have this one, which I was going to just put like that, but I don't think I want to cover up the dock. I also have some fussy cuts and things. Should we do the... Yes, of course we should do the fabric. And I'm gonna try, because this will be... I think I'm actually going to staple this. Or should I sew it by hand? I'm gonna try using Mochi glue and then sew it on by hand later. I'm gonna try to fold that and just add a chunk of glue down there, like so. And then on the other side, a chunk of glue too. There we go. We have a little tab. Oh no, that doesn't even show. The first one I pulled it in out too far, and this one I'm pulling in too far. Let's move it a little bit. Maybe I can move it on the other side as well. A little bit. Let's just pull. Yes, that's good. So let's see. Now it sticks out. Good. Good job. Oh, we have two tabs at the same place. Haha. We can move that. Because I think I have lined paper in the signature as well. I think I had two of them. Here, the same signature as that one. Oh, well, I have to think about that. I don't have to do it now. Or maybe I can do... No. I can change something. Because I don't have the... No, I don't. I'm just talking to myself. Never mind me. Don't mind me. Let's remove this one and put that one in instead. There we go. Perfect. And this one can go in here. See? Nothing is a problem that's so big you can't solve it. Okay, what else do we have? We have lots of stuff. I want to make journaling cards and tip-ins and things. I thought I had more of these, the bigger ones. Maybe I don't have them here. Yes, I can see them. Here they are. These are from the Italian index card boxes that I got. And I think these are a great size. Yes, they are. They're perfect size. So I'm just going to hinge two of them. And then we'll have another interesting folio to put in, because we have these as well, right? 1, 2, 3, and we already put one in, so this will be the last one. Should I hinge it with some washi tape? Yes, I shall hinge it with some washi tape. Do I need white washi tape? Maybe I do. Let's use... How's this one? Oh, that's the one that's cut wrong. Don't use that. Just standing up to see what I can find here on my little washi shelf. Oh, this one will be nice. So I am going to run my washi tape over the glue stick to reinforce it, because I don't trust the washi tape on its own. And then I can stick it down. So I'm putting my thumb over and I am pulling it just to make it stickier. Some washi tape is really sticky and some is not sticky at all. So you have to be really conscious of that, or aware of it when you use it. There we go. Pulling it. And really pushing it down and cutting it off. There we go. So there we have it, another folio, but I think I want to decorate that somehow. What do I want? Do I want to add a fussy cut? Maybe. Could add that flower on the edge. Or I could add butterfly. This is Timo's butterfly. Just to give it something a bit more interesting. Or should I wait and decorate it? I think I will have to wait and see what I want to add it. But we can add these. So I added into signature number 2. So in signature number 1, I want to add something. Let's add this with the flips. And this can be extended or it can be made something else out of. So let's add that in there, get more journaling space. No, not there. Here. So, and the second one we added the center, and the third one I want to add one of the invoices like so, and let's add some let's add an invoice in here as well. And this one. There we go. Lines in every direction. There we have it. We have made some additions to the journal today, and lovely tabs are going to happen here. So next time we'll have a bunch of stuff to put in again. I have no idea where we will put it, but I am going to go through the signatures, and if you think it's looking alligator mouth now, it's going to be much better when you have put this in the book press. We will have a nice pinch. So this is fun, by the way. I made a, this is you know, the water activated tape, the brown paper tape, and I just stamped on it, and I think that turned out quite fun. And I think I'm going to add it to one of the edges to make it more interesting. Somewhere to make it more interesting. Maybe I can even make it into a side tuck using something to back it on. Anyway, that will be it for today. Thank you all so much for being with me. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know the drill. Give it a thumbs up, and let me know down below what you think of Hannah. Do you think she's going to turn out nice? I do. And until next time, I wish you all a great rest of your day. Bye.